Let me give this advice to wives or girlfriends, fiancés. If you feel like you're struggling with a man, maybe emotionally stifled, not as emotionally intelligent as you, or not as forthcoming with their emotions as you are, I want to encourage you to dig, but dig with a plastic spoon.
Mm.
That's what I do. He doesn't even, he's never heard me
I've
say
never heard
this, but
this, but I know you're about to spit some
a
bars.
lot of times, a lot of times we want to dig and get to know them with a shovel. And we want to just go right as deep down as we can, as hard as we can, and pull up the most dirt that we can to get to the heart of whatever matters to them or whatever's going on in them. And I've learned that that wasn't going to work for you. I also learned that I couldn't afford to not dig because you
Mhm.
weren't going to dig.
Yeah.
You were going to let that dirt stay right where it was, and you were not going to dig into your feelings. And I think long distance dating helped us because I'm like, the only way we're going to know each other is if we talk. We can't have surface level conversations. Like, I gotta get to know you, because
Yeah.
if this is not worth my time, then we need to break up and move on. And if it is, we need to know that so we
Yeah.
know how to proceed. But I learned how to dig with a plastic spoon. And why I say plastic spoon is because sometimes the earth that is over his emotions is so hard and has been there for so long that while I'm digging, the spoon breaks. And that's when I know I need to stop. This is not the time. He's not ready. We're not ready. He hasn't even come to terms with that on his own. So why in the world will we be ready to talk? I am not a professional. I am not a therapist. I am his wife. And so even then, if I was digging with a regular spoon, I would just keep going, or start scraping stuff. But I think of it as digging with a plastic spoon because it only can hold so much, and I can only hold so much, right? And so I always want him to know that I'm curious. I want to know how you feel, and I am gonna push you a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm gonna push you past your where you want to stop explaining, where you want to stop talking. I'm gonna push you a little bit, but never to the point where you feel like my curiosity and desire to understand is more important to me than your emotional well-being. Sometimes we want to push a person so hard to tell us something, and then after they tell us, what can we do for them? So now you're stuck in this emotion that I've made you dig up this thing from your past, and now I'm like, oh, at least I know that about him. Do going on with my day, and now you're messed up. It's selfish,
Yeah.
and I've really had to learn that.